Hello, welcome back to the channel. In this short tutorial, I will explain how to use the n8n template I designed to automatically extract the discussion related to sustainability in the European Commission and European Parliament. My name is Samir. I'm supply chain data scientist and founder of the startup LogiGreen. Since the beginning of the activity, we took the habit of understanding what are the regulation changes for us, but also for our customers. And one of the good way for that is the official website of the EU Commission. So let me show you. So this is the official website of the European Parliament. And on a daily basis, they publish all the different discussions they had during the day with a specific code. I'm not really familiar with that. We are working with a legal expert, so this workflow output will be for her. She probably knows what's the code meaning here. But we have a code with sometimes the category of the discussion, a brief description in English, a link to a PDF file for more information, and the date with the action behind. So sometimes it can be just a decision, or it can be a decision, or sometimes it can be a debate. And the idea of this workflow is that on a daily basis, we extract all these items from yesterday, and then we use an AI agent to filter out the ones that are not related to sustainability. And then the results will be saved in a Google Sheet, and a Google task will be created for our legal expert. So she is on a weekly basis preparing a report for us, but also for our customers. So she needs to organize herself, right? So we are using this workflow to create tasks for each of the items that we have found in the website. And here we include the code, sometimes the category, the title, the reference number, the committee, and the link of the PDF, so she can download the document and get more information. All of that is done automatically using the workflow. So let me show you how to set up that. So first, maybe for the sake of the demo, I will delete that, making sure that here, yeah, the file is empty, and then I will go back to the workflow. So for the workflow, it starts first with a trigger. Then we extract the information from the website. So let me launch it. So we extract information from the website. Here, what you can see is that we have extracted in 11 items, right? And then it's a loop. For each item, we are asking this classification agent to tell us if it's related to sustainability or not. If it's related to sustainability, we record it. We record the information in the Excel file, and we create a Google task. So for instance, here, what happened is that you have 11 items, and among them, only 2 are related to sustainability. They have been recorded in this Google Sheet. And if I look more in details here, you have all the information that you saw in the sheet, the reference number, the committee, the rapporteur, the PDF link, and the date that includes also the discussion, the action of the item. And then we have also Google tasks that are created. For instance, you have this one that has been created for this item. How to set up that? How can you set up this workflow for you, for your usage? So here, for the sake of the demo, I'm using this simple trigger, but actually the actual workflow is using a trigger, a cron job that is started every morning at 8:30. Then here you have this HTML node where we basically query the website. The parameters here that you have to put is when do you want to put the date. So here normally what we do is -1 day if we are basically extracting what's happening the day before. But here for the sake of the demo, I wanted to show you a day where you have sustainability items, because they don't talk about sustainability every day. So that's why it's -18. But yeah, that's brave here. So that's one of the parameters that you can set up. Just change here the number of days, because the format should remain the same, right? To respect the format of the URL of the website. Then what happens? So here the output is an HTML file. Then we extract the blocks. So here you don't have to change anything. This is the CSS selector to extract the blocks. So for instance, here I think we have 11 blocks, right? But here in that case, it's in the single object. So what we do, we parse every single object here using this parsing block. You don't have to change anything. So the first selector is to extract the reference number, then the committee, then the rapporteur. Then here, if you want to extract another information, check first that it's available on the HTML document, and then you can add a value here. But I think I have extracted everything that we could. And here you have the output. That's this beautiful table. I think here there is some processing. Yes, because the PDF link is still needs to have the base URL because it's a relative URL. So here you don't have to change anything. And yeah, then here you have the loop. So what do you need for the loop? First, the classification agent. So you need to put your credentials for OpenAI. And then here, this is a basic system prompt. And I don't even think it's a system prompt. Yeah, it's directly the user prompt. And that's asking if this document is related to sustainability or not. So we ask to have an answer with the format yes and no. We provide the title, we provide the committee, and sometimes what can happen, so here the title is the title and the description, and that's the short sentence. There is no point of sharing the code because the code is not really explicit. And here, yeah, we have added some examples. So this is where probably you can improve the prompt if you are not satisfied by the results. Then we collect, this node is just collecting the answer. And then we merge that with the rest of the information. And if the answer is yes, we save that in a Google Sheet. So here, I guess what you need is to have a Google Sheet with the right columns, so reference number, committee, rapporteur, title, PDF link, and the date. And you need, of course, your credentials for Google Sheet. Let me check here. There is no other changes here. I'm just taking simply the column names based on what we have in the output. And then we create the Google task. So you need the credentials for your Google task that you can create in your Google Cloud account. So for that, everything is free. And if it's not free, you can create a Google Cloud account where you have a free tier with $300. But here, no, you are not using your credits, so don't worry for that. Here we have set up a title. So that's the format that we have, that we share with our legal experts. So here in that case, we are taking like a Google Task account that is Google Calendar or Gmail account for the sake of the demo. But here we are connecting to her Google Task account. So if you are working with someone, you need to have the agreement that you can connect to their account and create all the credentials needed. And here, all you can do is create a calendar or a Google Task that is shared on your instance. And then here, what we take is the title, the reference number, all the information that are available. And yeah, and that's all. And if you want to see the results, so we have the two that were created. So the first one is about corporate sustainability reporting. So I guess it's related to sustainability. And this one is, on energy intensive industries, also related to sustainability. And if you look at the task, you have the two tasks that were created. So going back to the workflow, I think it's good. Now you are ready to set it up. If you have any questions, feel free to use the comment section and don't hesitate to follow the channel. I will share more workflows that are related to data scrapping and sustainability. Thank you.